Hey guys, this is the Betamax Man here. I'm going to show you my Universal Monster movie collection thus so far. I am planning on picking up the 1950s version of Phantom of the Opera. And that one, I'm bidding on one right now. And hopefully I'll get it. If I don't get it, there are other ones available for sale on eBay. But that one is pretty much the only one that I'm missing. That's the only one that I need to complete my basic monster movie collection. To complete the ones that are the originals. And then of course you have what I call the spin-offs, where they do other videos based off of the original, like Dracula and The Mummy and Frankenstein. They all had multiple different movies that were all based off the original. So here we have Dracula, and the reason why they're upside down is because I've got them in a certain order, and I want to keep them that way. Here we have Dracula. My all-time personal favorite, Frankenstein. And those two movies say restored version on them. But I don't think it's the fully restored version, because the Blu-ray is the fully restored. That's where they went back to the film, and there's a scene in Frankenstein where the doctor was basically, there was a scene where the monster starts to come alive, and he says, "It's alive, it's alive. Now I know what it feels like to be God." And they kind of cut that out for a lot of years. They cut that scene out, and it is not in any of the older format releases, such as Betamax, VHS, Laserdisc, CED. All those formats did not have that line in the film. So they took that out of the film. So even though it says restored version, it's actually not, because the fully restored version is actually on Blu-ray. And I don't even think DVD had it. But anyway, yeah, this is awesome. But nevertheless, it's still an awesome format and an awesome movie. So yeah, you gotta have Frankenstein. And we have Boris Karloff is in The Mummy. This is the original Mummy with Boris Karloff. There's the front. So these are just really awesome movies. And of course, these are, CLV discs. Most of the Laserdiscs were CLV. Here we have The Invisible Man. And we got that. This is an awesome movie as well. Very enjoyable to watch. Interesting how they were able to make his face disappear when he takes off the wrappings around his face, and there's nothing there. I always wondered how they did that back then. Like, how they were able to do that. It's just amazing. And here we have the Raven and the Black Cat. I actually had to buy 2 of these because the first one had disc rot. So I don't know if this is the one with the disc rot, or maybe I have the other one somewhere else. But there we go. So this is a double feature. Good, really good movie. It's got, you know, both Karloff and Bela Lugosi. And those 2 actors were very well known back then. Here we have one of my personal all-time favorites, The Bride of Frankenstein. I actually liked this one a lot more than I did the first one. And the first one was still really good, but I guess I like the second one because the monster starts to learn how to talk. Here we have Son of Frankenstein. This was the last time that Boris Karloff would play the Frankenstein monster. Also, Bela Lugosi is in this one. And there is the cover. Now, I have this on beta as well. I have Dracula, Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein on beta. I have The Mummy, The Bride of Frankenstein. I have The Wolfman, all on beta. So I'm hoping to complete my monster horror movie collection on beta as well, but don't know when I'll ever be able to complete that collection because a lot of these titles are very hard to find on the beta format for some reason. Here we go, Son of Frankenstein. Then we have The Wolfman with Lon Chaney Jr. And this was from the 40s. Yeah, really just an awesome movie. Great movie. Here we have The Ghost of Frankenstein. And then we have Dracula's Daughter. Also a double feature presentation. Even says double feature there at the top. And it does have a gatefold. Here we have Creature from the Black Lagoon. And this is the original from the 50s. And here we have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now this particular Laserdisc is really hard to find. You very seldom will find this on Laserdisc. So if you ever do find this on Laserdisc and you want it, buy it. If you can, buy it. Because it will complete the collection for the monster movies. So this one's awesome. And then I have the next 2 Creature from the Black Lagoon movies. Like I said, I'm working on buying the Phantom of the Opera. It's one I'm working on buying, but we have Revenge of the Creature and The Creature Walks Among Us. Here we have, there we go, the double feature. So, Revenge of the Creature and The Creature Walks Among Us. Now, these were not nearly as good as the first one. I kind of found the second one to be a little bit boring. I have not watched the third one yet, but they also have a gatefold, which I'll show. Maybe if somebody wants to see the gatefold, they can send a comment down below and I'll do a video on it. And finally, we have the other Invisible Man movies. So it's called Invisible Collection. But it's got The Invisible Man Returns, Invisible Agent, The Invisible Woman, and The Invisible Man's Revenge. Wait a minute, they just said that on this one. Well, it says The Invisible Man Returns. Oh, that's Returns, not Revenge. Invisible Man Returns, and then you got the Revenge. Vincent Price is the one that plays the Invisible Man on these other movies. And I don't have this one in a sleeve because I don't think it would fit. I think it's a little too wide to fit in one of those little sleeves. And I do have some of those, those plastic covers that covers it. But like I said, this is pretty wide, pretty thick. It may not even have the ability. I may not be able to put that on there. And then here we have this is a little booklet here, and it talks about the chapters on the disc, and it also has the original picture art for the films. And this is all what you get here. You get a whole bunch of stuff here. And yeah, the Invisible Woman and all kinds of stuff is on here. So pretty cool. And this was a sealed copy that I bought. But basically, I think it's like a 4-disc Laserdisc set. And you've got all the Laserdiscs. They just fit into the box here. A little shoebox type opening. So, anyway, and, pretty cool. There is a box set of the other Mummy movies, which I'm wanting to get because they're awesome. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the movies, and hopefully you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.